Hey guys, it's Night 3D here, coming out through my first 3D printer project. Today I'll be printing this Savage Land Storm. This is by Jan_H_sculpts. You can find him on Instagram, RCG Trader. He makes pretty good sculpts. I really like him. I've done one before. It is a Supergirl one. You can see that on my Instagram, YouTube Shorts, or TikTok. Those will be in the description if you can go check them out. But yeah, today I'll be doing this one. Actually, until I printed most of it. All of it's pretty much done. I just have to put it all together. But right now, I want to be sanding them all. And then after sanding, I will prime it and then get started painting. And I'll show y'all step by step. I won't show y'all everything, but I'll show y'all every now and then. I'll come back and show y'all what I'm working on. As you can see right here, I'm going to need to fix that. As you can tell, this is a layer shift that happened during the print. It's not too bad, it just happened right there, and most of it will be covered. It's a pretty easy fix. All I have to do is sand it down and then put some wood filler and then sand it again, and then it should be fine. But I think this model will come out pretty good. I'm not going to sand it too much. I usually go 80 grit all the way up to maybe 300, but I don't sand it too much because this is FDM printed, so I don't want to lose all that detail. So I just send it a good amount until I'm happy with it. I think it turned out really good for FDM. I have my settings picked out pretty good. If y'all want to know my settings, let me know in the comments. I can do a video on that. And then if y'all want to know what type of printer I use, it is the Elegoo Neptune 3 Plus. If y'all want to know all my setup, let me know. I can do a video on that too. But yeah, look. This is all FDM. It doesn't take a lot of sanding, so I'll come back every now and then. But let's get started on the sanding. Okay guys, we're gonna get started on the sanding. So right now I'm gonna do 80 grit, and then work my way up, do my progressions, like to the more finer ones until I'm happy with it. But I'm not gonna show you right now because I think it'll be too loud. But I'm gonna come back once I'm done with the sanding, and then I'll need a wet sand. And I usually wet sand with some sponges, just little sponges I got from Walmart. They're like soft and then hard grit sponges. If you want to know what sponges I got, let me know. But yeah, shouldn't be too long. I'll probably send it all and I'll get back to y'all. I'll let y'all know. Right? When you do sand, make sure you get your pieces and test fit them, just so you know, like you like them, like if they don't have any gaps, or because it lets you know if you need to sand a little bit more on either of them. That's what I'm doing right now. Make sure the feet are pretty good and I like them. I need to instantly sand this one. And same with the cloth. Like, make sure it fits. And her little accessory. If I can get it on. Oh wait, is it going that way? Ah, there it is. Yeah, let's make sure they fit on pretty good when you sand. If they don't, make sure you sand the area more. That's what we're doing right now. But it feels pretty good. I just got done sanding the storm body, the lower half. It feels pretty nice once it gets wet sanded. All the little sand particles will get off and it'll feel much smoother than it is. But everything, I'm happy with it. I don't see too many layer lines, because you are going to see layer lines at the end, like look, if I can just show it like right there. But all that will be filled with primer and paint, so I'm not too worried. I think it looks pretty good. The one I'm worried about is this storm head. When I get priming, or I mean sanding, because all these little hairs can break off. Like this one right here broke off. If I can find it right there, yeah. So I need to glue that back on later. But I need to be careful, because I need to sand all that. But I'm not going to be too worried, because the parts I can't see, it's okay if they're not perfect, because this is just for me at the end of the day. So I'm not going to be too mad. I'm going to sand it the best I can. But yeah, I'll be back after I'm done with all this. Alright, so right now I'm sanding this cloth piece for Storm, and I have to be very careful because look, it's very thin. And it could be right here if I put too much pressure. So I have to go in very carefully and sand it all, because I do not want to break this, because this took a good while to print. So I'm gonna go in with the 80 and all my sandpaper and just slightly sand out the top of it, just ever so barely, because all these other lines, these will get filled in with primer and the paint, so I'm not too worried. All right, I'll check on y'all later. Right now I'm gonna show y'all that right here, this is the spear, and you put some wood filler right there. So this is my wood filler I use. It's plastic wood, and that's really good. And then I'm gonna do this right here. So I'll get back to y'all when I do that. Alright guys, I'm back. So as you can see, if we can get that on camera, right there, I just put wood filler on it. And I'm not too worried how it looks, because right now I'm gonna go back in and sand it and wet sand it. So it would take the majority of wood filler, but this wood filler will get in the cracks. I can see right here, went over that layer line and just filled it in the best I could. And all this will get taken away with sanding and wet sanding, so I'm not too worried. Oh yeah, I'll get back to y'all when I'm done. Okay guys, so right now I glued the arms on, because when I was test fitting, there was these little gaps right here. So before I wet sand, I want to hit it with some wood filler, fill in this gap, and then sand it down, so it'd be more seam-like or aligned more without this gap. Because it's pretty big, but with wood filler it should be fine. It's coming along pretty good. So stay tuned. I'm done with all the sanding. So next step is wet sanding, and I'm using these sponges. This is a very fine sponge and a very rough sponge. I used to go over like once or twice, but this is my next step. I'll be back when I'm done. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to prime all this. I'm outside. I have my primer. This is Crayola Paint Plus Primer. It works pretty good, covers, but this ain't the one I normally use. I use a different one. It's a more fluid primer. I use paint primer because with FDM it gets into the layer lines more better than airbrush primer. But you can use airbrush primer too. This is what you prefer. But I prefer spray primer. Make sure you wear gloves so you don't get it on your hands, and make sure you wear a mask because this can be a little bit fumy. Well, if you're into it, I'll be back when I'm done priming. Okay, so right now I'm gonna get started on painting. Right now I was just testing what paint I wanted to use. This is right here my test for my first print, because I'm trying to see what brown I want to do. And as you can tell, this is the first one I did. It turned out pretty good, but I don't really like that brown. It's not that golden brown I want. But now, this is the brown I'm liking. I still need to do more, but I use this brown. Alright, so right now I'm painting different parts of the body. As you can tell, I'm doing the body right now. Just trying to get that base color on there to see how it looks. It's going good so far, I like it. I still need to touch it up here and there. And also doing the feet. I like the feet. I think they would look pretty good. Also a little bit to do on it, but I like in that color. Then I'm doing the head right now. And I did the hair. And I'm gonna go back and touch up those spots later. But I'm doing the hair. I did the base color. This right here, it's a dove green, just to give that base, and I'm gonna go with the white for the highlights. So the dove gray will be the shadows of it, and the white will be the highlights. So I think it'll turn out pretty good. And I'll try to show y'all some of it as I paint. Okay guys, so as you can tell, I made some progression on the body. Looks pretty good. I still have some spots I need to fix up here and there, but I'm liking the color. Looks really nice. And then I done the head. I think it turned out pretty good. I still need to do her lips and her earrings. But I'm liking the hair color. I think she looks pretty good. I still need to do a few touch-ups here and there. But I think it looks really nice. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, so what I've done so far is I painted the cape in her little cloth that goes over her. And I think I got a pretty good color. If you want to take a look. It's like a beige. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm liking it. I still need to go over her body, another coat. I was just testing it out. It looks good. I like the color and everything. I use this one right here, this line toe, and I mixed it with some nutmeg brown to get that little bit more deep color. But yeah, stay tuned for the next part. Okay, so as you can see, right now I'm working on the gold. And the reason why I put pink is because pink enhances yellow and it also enhances gold color. So that's helping out the color more, and I can use less gold paint. But so far I did the cloth. I think it turned out pretty good. It's not the best. You can see there's still layer lines, but it's FDM, but it looks really good. And I'm working on the spear right now. That's the first coat of brown paint. Same with her little cloth cape. And then this right here is her lower half that I done already. I say do her one emblem and paint the base, but I think it turned out pretty good. Alright guys, so I'm almost done with my statue. I just need a few more pieces to do. Right now I'm doing the spearhead. I did a gray base for the spearhead, and I still need to do the rope. But for the spearhead, I'm going to come back in with the dove gray to make it a bit more lighter and more fuller. Then the base, I just did the rocky part. I like the color. I think it looks perfect. The color I was going for. And how I got that color is I added some orange, and then some nutmeg brown, and then this line tone. I don't know how you say that, but all together to get that color. And I did it pretty well, just to get enough to cover the base. It looks pretty good. For right now, I just need the grass, and I'll be done. Alright guys, so I just finished the base. I added my greens all together. I think it looks pretty good. And then I also finished the spear. I like it. I think it turned out pretty good too. I like the colors. I like the rope. And then I have my greens. I use this as my base. And then I just dry brush some of this on. But yeah, I'll put it all together and then y'all can see how it looks. Alright guys, this is the final product. I think Storm came out very good. I like it. I think it looks amazing. I like the colors. I really like it. But yeah, I think this is it. If you want to see more of it, check out my Instagram, TikTok, and my YouTube shorts. I'll be posting more pictures and videos on there. But if you like my channel and what I'm going to do with it, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'll help us grow and attract more people, so I know y'all like this and I can make more videos and get more better equipment to give them. But yeah, stay tuned for the next one. I will be deciding which one we're trying to do next model, but I'll keep you updated on them and my social medias. Those will be in the link down below. But yeah, this is it. I hope y'all have a good day and stay tuned for more.